Right, in this video we're going to concentrate on making the cap. In the previous video we made the bottle using the pull command and the revolve command to make the helix around the outside of the neck. So to make the cap, the first thing I need to do is recognise that it is a separate component. In other words, it's a different part to the bottle. Now as it's a separate component, I need to go over to the structure tree, right click and create a new component. I'm going to call that cap. As you see, it's gone bold. Now a component in the structure tree that is in bold means that's active. So in other words, that's the one I can actually edit at this moment in time. Right, so let's start off by choosing select. Find the center line of the neck, the center axis, click on it, and choose sketch mode and plan view. Now that's a little awkward on the screen, so I'm going to hold down shift and the center button of my mouse and just drag that over to the bottom of the screen. I'm going to hold down control and the center button of my mouse again just to zoom in. Now I'm going to choose the rectangle button. I'm going to draw a rectangle that goes from the center of the neck out, something like 12 millimeters wide by about 30 millimeters tall is ample. Now I'm going to choose pull, choose that rectangle, add material, click on revolve, select an axis to rotate about, or the axis I want is this edge. Now I can just click on the full pull button or the play button. You see now that encases the neck of the bottle. Okay, so let's just go back to home. There it is there, so we're starting to get our nail varnish bottle. The next thing I want to do then is cut away from the cap the shape of the neck. Now to do that I'm going to use the combine command. So if I click on combine, again we get a message here, click a target object. The target object is always the object you want to do something to. In this case it's the cap. Click to select a cutter object, well that's the bottle itself. Click regions to remove. Now the regions to remove is the neck. I want to remove the shape of the neck from the cap. Now if I hover my mouse over the cap, you can see it just about, probably see the neck as well as the cap has turned a mottled pink. The region I want is actually that bit there. Now all I've done there is rotate the wheel of my mouse. So I've gone from it being the cap and the neck, rotate the wheel of my mouse to just the neck. Once I've got just the neck selected, I can click for a third time. Now what that means is we've now just cut away from inside this cap the shape of the neck. So to prove that, I'm going back over to my structure tree. I'm going to turn off this solid, which is the bottle, and I'm just going to rotate the cap around. So you can see just inside there, look, we've got our thread and a cavity, same shape and size as the neck of the bottle. Let's put that back. Okay. So I'm going to right click now back on our main component, or the bottle, activate component. I'm going to choose solid. If I go to select, sorry, and choose solid, click on display. I then have these graphics tools here. I'm just going to click on transparent. So now you can see through the bottle. Now most nail varnishes, as far as I know, have got a brush in them. So let's have a look at drawing that. So back to the design tab, select, I'm going to choose the axes again. Now this is in the cap. Now because it's part of the cap I need to reactivate the cap. So right click on cap, activate component, new sketch, plan view. Okay. Once again I'm going to draw a rectangle coming down from the cap. You see I've done it to the right of the centre line. And then I'm going to draw another bigger piece here, and this is going to be my main attempt at doing a nail varnish brush. I need to use the trim away command to trim where lines are not required. I'm going to go to pull, choose that shape, add material, revolve, choose the center line again, click on full pull, and then we've got my very quick attempt at a nail varnish bottle with a brush.